Alrighty, so we're going to start out with my character who is doing some manufacturing, and so she's in a clone at the moment. Let's see here. Yeah. All right. So this clone is got the stuff for manufacturing and everything. Let's see here. Industry. What is that? My mercenary dens. No. Remove that shortcut. I didn't mean to do that. What's going on here? So. Excuse me for a second here. All right, so yeah, I have somebody coming to pick up my car for service. I took it in for service the other day, and they forgot the parts, and the dealership is like an hour away from me, and it's an hour drive each way. So they offered to come out and pick it up to finish it up, and I'm like, okay. Fine by me. Yep. So, all right. So, let's look at industry here. And let me make a bookmark for that. So, all right, I got a couple here to deliver. These are copies. Are they copies? Is that what I did? Oh, research. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's deliver that one. And then we'll see what it's looking like here. So I got material efficiency 10. Okay, good. So now we need to do this. And by the way, I've got this stuff for training, but then I've got bean counter research and metallurgy, and both of these are they give me what, 5% more efficiency speed, so it just makes me a little bit faster. So instead of doing 19 in a period of time, I can do 20. Yeah, that's if I'm really on the ball. I'm actually not on the ball that much. So yeah, so okay, we're gonna look at changing this to, okay, we'll get that 20. We'll start that. And then this one will deliver. So we got 20 material or 10 material efficiency now. And so now we'll look at the time efficiency. And these ones I can do. If it goes over 30 days, you can't do that in one shot. So Nexon. It's !raid, not join. Right, and then this one looks done as well. So I have more time to wait on these other ones. 2 days and that one be ready for another round. Since I was only able to get 8, tells me that level 9 will take more than 30 days, most likely. So and so in this one right here, this is a big job. 429 million to get it up to material efficiency 7. So it'll take quite a bit of money to get that material efficiency really high. And it all depends on, you know, the material efficiency is kind of a funny thing. Like what it takes to build them. So material efficiency 7 would mean that there'd need to be what? Would it be 14 of an item before it would reduce it to 13? And 8 would be, no. If it's a material efficiency 10, then if it was going to take 10 of a particular item in the build, then it would reduce it to 9. But if it was material efficiency 10 and it took 9 to build, then it wouldn't reduce it by anything with material efficiency 10 unless you built 2 of them. And that's where the time efficiency comes in, so that you can get more than 1 built in a single session within 30 days, so that you can save even more. And that's how you get the money savings on the build portion. Otherwise, on some of the really big stuff like Titans, I think they take, 70 some days to build just one or whatnot. And so the time efficiency, the only benefit to the time efficiency on that would be that if you you wanted to get it down to, say, so you can do 20%, so it could take 14 days off of 70 or whatever, and so you could get it down to 55 days or whatever, something like that. You still couldn't build 2 of them to get that higher material efficiency. But what you can do with that is, 1, it makes your manufacturing lines, freeze them up quicker. It also makes it so you can get it to market sooner and your materials are not tied up as long. Or if it's a war effort, so you can get another ship on the battlefield. But otherwise, on something so big like that, it doesn't really produce an efficiency in the cost. So that's a little bit about how that works. She has all of her lines taken up with stuff. And I don't think that she has any more blueprints here that are needing to be researched. To research. Nope. Everything here is being researched right now. So now when I get the Nyx and the Hell here,
welcome to the Dragons.
I'm gonna
142 just followed.
I'm gonna do the math on it. I'm gonna try and figure out, like, they're both at 8 on material efficiency, and so what I'll try and figure out is how long it takes to build them, what the multiples are of the items that are required to build it, and if bringing it up to a material efficiency 9 will create a cost savings that I could reap the savings off of making, probably base it off like 100 of them, which is probably unrealistic that I'll build 100 of them in my Eve career because of how much work it's going to take to get all of the materials. I need to start putting up some big buy orders and stuff for materials. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do that, what character I'm going to do that with, or whatnot. I don't think that she has really good trade skills. She doesn't. You know, and there's buy orders, and then there's the other stuff too. Like, I don't know if I can put up job requests. I don't know that I can. So, are those normal ships or advanced versions? So the Nyx and the Hell and stuff, they are considered advanced versions, I believe, even though they don't show as advanced. I believe they're considered advanced versions, and so I don't think you have to have advanced ship construction 5. That's required for Titans. I think you can have a lower number on that. So yeah, buying a corp with good standings in Caldari still thing to get lower taxing. Maybe, yeah. Especially if you do corporate buy orders. So this guy is sitting in his clone as well, and his trade's even worse. Okay, well, that guy's not going to work out then, is he? Okay, well, how about her? What is her trade skills at? Oh, bad. Okay. Well, okay. So how about this guy? I doubt she has any trade skills on this one. She's my secondary manufacturing character, specializing in modules and stuff. Yeah, her trade is horrible too. So just on a whim, we'll check my freighter pilot here. I don't think that he has good trade skills. He does not. Okay, so much for that. And that's everybody that I have up here. So I have everybody logged in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 characters that are in the Imperium side. And so for you, 16 supers take about 30 days to build proper null sex structure. Okay, well, that's a good amount where you can get good savings on it. Just thinking here about what character I think should have trade, because the character's got to go get shit too, you know. The character has got to be able to pick up the stuff too. I don't want to have to continually contract everything. So they need to have good piloting skills. And so let's see on these characters that have good piloting skills on trade here. Let's see. Oh, she only has 35,000 unallocated. Not very good. Not very much. Okay. So this character can't do it. And oh, here's this other character. We didn't look at her. Thought I was missing one. Oh, she has 4.2 million. Doesn't have any trade, but she has 4.2 million skill points free, which could allow me to just put the stuff in. I think I'm going to have to do buy orders. I'm not 100% sure on that. Like, let's even look at the market on some of the materials. And let's look at like this ship here, show info, and then let's look at industry and the materials that it takes. And you know, people are selling, people are buying. I don't know if this is good or bad. So I look over here, and holy cow, somebody is selling 9 million of them at 1.9. Oh, 45 million at 1.9. Those are probably stations that are in low sec that might be asset safety stations. I think I probably need to pay attention to high sec stations. Genesis 2.23. Here's 2 billion for sale at 2.26. Part of the problem with this particular material is that its size, and needing to use a jump freighter. I am putting as an asset safety system. Okay, yeah, that's what I was kind of figuring of why it was so cheap. Okay, so maybe I need to be looking at compressed Veldspar. And not the finished product here. So just Veldspar, nothing, stable, concentrated, compressed, batch compressed. I don't even know what that is. There's like no no issue, just go with the jump freighter. I do need to figure out my material acquisition here. And so one of the ways I've been doing it is by going out and fighting and stuff. But, you know. All right. If you're watching on video, we'll see you in the next episode.